Want to never miss another play? Want to be able to snatch that 10x, 100x, and be able to know the alpha before it even becomes alpha? Well, today I'm going to share with you guys the tool that's going to allow you to do that. And the great news I have to tell you guys is that tool recently just got updated to make it even better. What's even better, you don't have to wait in line anymore to get access to this tool. If you use my link down below, you will automatically skip the line of waiting and head on in and get access to the best trading platform currently right now for trading anything that has to do with meme coins. So let's go ahead and dive in and talk about the brand new updates that are going to change the game, not only for you, but for the industry. Let's jump in and take a look at BullX Neo / Hyper. All right, guys. So if you don't know, I am a big proponent. I've been telling you guys BullX is the #1 to trade right now. Yes, there are other good competitors out there as well. And one thing I always say is you need to embrace competition, because what competition does, it allows the really good one, right? The main one, to step their game up and enhance it. Today, I want to show you guys some brand new features that are going to change the game completely on how you trade. And that is the ability of a few things. My theory when it comes to trading is I want to be able to do research fast. I want to be able to look at something and be able to determine if that something is good, if it's not bad, so I could skip on and move to another coin. It's extremely important for me to be able to do that. And what BullX does, it allows me to do that. Now, they introduced a new thing called Hyper. We're going to go over that real quick, and a couple other new features that have come out for this, for BullX Neo / Hyper. So what are we going to take a look at? Let's take a look at Hyper. So basically Hyper, the difference between Neo and Hyper is that Hyper will be able to show these faster than any other trading bot right now. So basically whatever migrates on Pump Fund, Hyper will show them migrating and will show them spawning faster than Photon, faster than any other trading bot currently right now that's available. So that's the one thing you want to make sure. You want things to be able to see things fast, right? Number two is they added this sniper feature, which is part of the Nova platform, which allowed you to snipe, snipe tokens as they were migrating. So why is this extremely important? This is extremely important because whenever a really hot token, let's say like the Trump token, would have launched on Pump Fund, right? And you would have seen it on, on X, you would have seen it everywhere, and you would have been like, oh my goodness, crap, I need to go buy it, right? But as you're, as you're about to buy it, it's stuck on migrating. And then you're like, man, I have to wait for it to migrate. And when it migrates, it's like automatically shoots all the way to like, 500, 600. What that little button is going to allow you to do is you're going to be able to snipe it as it migrates, which is really, really good feature to have, because that way you can get ahead of the curve. So those are the really cool things that you want to kind of talk about. But one of the things that's going to be game changer for you guys is this little thing right here, which gives you the ability. So before, let me explain what happens. So before you would find a token, let's say we would look at this Taylor Swift token, and the first thing I would want to do is like, I'm like, oh, well, I want to know if, if Twitter's talking about it, or I want to know if anybody's talking about it. And, you would copy the CA. So you would go here, copy the CA. So you click on that, you take it to Twitter, you paste it. And then you will automatically, now you don't have to do that, guys. All you got to do is you click on this little wheel. So for example, let's say I'm looking at this one, this icon, this Aiden Ross pet, right? So all I do is click on this little wheel, right? So I click on the little wheel, it will automatically open X with the search query for that particular pump fund. And I will get the search query for that particular pump fund token. Okay, that saves time, boys. That saves at least 5 to 7 seconds of me having to go and look for the token. I can just click on it and it's done. All right, really cool feature. So this little king icon is another really cool thing, because this little king icon are called migrated tokens, which are really important to know, because that's going to tell you that the person who's deployed this particular token has migrated tokens before. Okay, so what that tells you is if you see the little icon here, right? If you see the little icon up here, for example, this rock one, you see the little icon appears right here. So this is going to tell you this person that has launched, or this dev that's launched this token, has migrated tokens before. And if you click on it, it gives you information of all the tokens he's launched and all the tokens that have been deployed and the tokens that have been able to migrate. So the little crown is a very good indicator. Like if you want to make a quick flip, you could be like, okay, well, this dev has migrated a couple tokens. Let me take a little bit of a juicy gamble on this one and just buy it, right? It's one of those things that's very helpful for quick flipping. As you guys see right here, We have, a bunch of little kings that have, that means, the dev has migrated tokens. It gives you the number, which is pretty cool because it'll tell you, okay, so this guy, this dev has migrated one token, right? So he launched one, it migrated, which is called Robin Hat. And now, that's the one, that's why it has a number one. And of course, the more that migrate, the more it's going to show, which is really, really cool. Another really cool feature that you're probably not seeing right now is the ability is right here on the bottom underneath this. It's just because I have my little banner covering it. But on the bottom where you see the alerts and notifications, now you're actually able to see the price of Solana, which is really cool, so that you don't have to be checking the price of Solana. You can know exactly what the price of Solana currently is. And it tells you right there, right on the bat, which is really, really cool, right? Okay, so moving on, guys. The next feature I want to talk to you guys about is when we look at charts. So one of the things that was really annoying, for example, is when you came to look at the chart, you weren't really able to see, who was trading this, right? Like this part would appear right here in the bottom. They went ahead and moved this part right here to the top, which is really, really cool. So now when you go ahead and you look at the chart, you're going to be able to see the chart in here based on the trades. And I went ahead and added a couple wallets because now you're able to see the wallets that have actually traded this. So I added these wallets right here that traded this token, and now you're going to be able to see them here based on the transactions. So let's say I were to move this down, it's going to show me those transactions, and it'll also show me when these wallets have bought. As you see right here, I have the wallet, so this little happy face wallet right there bought right here. I added these just so you guys can see what it looks like. And now you're able to see the wallets right here. So as they're buying, you're able to track what wallets you have. So you have some really good wallets. You're able to put them in here, and now you're going to be able to see this feed as it goes. So as the trades are coming in, you'll be able to see the trades coming in on this. So this is pretty much a dead token right now. It's not really moving, but if you were to look at one that's kind of moving, you would probably get a better idea of the movement that token has and as it progresses. Another thing that they added as well is the implementation of when you buy, and if the dev sells, it will automatically sell for you guys. I'll have a separate video on that because I'm going to explain how you set that up in a different video. But I wanted to share with you guys the brand new features that they added. Another really cool thing is, like, let's say you're tracking wallets, which I know a lot of people aren't probably aware that right now in BullX you're able to track wallets. Is that now that before, the way it would work is you would go to this wallet tracker, and then you would see the wallets appearing, right? And unlike that, now you don't have to do that. Now you're able to kind of stay into a play. So I could be looking at this one, and I could go and I add a bunch of wallets, right? So let's say I added a bunch of these wallets right here, and add a bunch of wallets, and I can actually just keep this on the forefront and just keep trading to see if these people are trading and what they're trading. And if I'd be like, oh, okay, dude, this guy bought one, let me move to this one, right? So see, as you see right there, he bought one. Let me move to this one and see if see what he's trading, right? So really, really cool feature that they added, because now you can just keep track of the wallets as they progress and as they're moving without having to leave the platform, which is awesome, great. So you could probably be here like on Neo, or you could be here on Hyper, and then go to Hyper and just set up your alerts, and you're like now looking at the wallets that are trading, and then you're looking at these and you're like, oh crap, everybody's buying this coin. Let me go buy this donkey coin right here, right? Let me go buy this one. And boom, right? You're into the coin, which is really, really cool feature that they added, and something that's going to change the game dynamically. Now, I have talked to the team. They are going to be adding more features. We did mention features that are going to make your life a lot easier. One feature I didn't mention to you guys that they did add was the ability to see if the X account has been used. So let's say if we were to, let me reset these real quick here. Let's reset these. And let's see if we can find, so as you see right here, if I go to this one, right, you'll see to notice that the X right here automatically tells me the X account, and it gives me the information that this X account has been active for 2 years. Okay. Now, if I see a really bad one, and I know, like for example, this Doe one, I'll be like, oh, I'm not going to buy that one. You know why? Because the X is actually red, and that person has used the same account has been used for 4 different tokens. All right, so you're able to see, okay, 3 weeks ago he launched that one, 2 months ago he launched that one, 2 months. Okay, so that's not a really good token to buy, because that X account has been reused, which makes it so much easier without you having to go to another bot, without having to go to another platform to figure out, has it happened, has it not happened. One feature that I'm currently talking to the team and asking them that they could please implement is kind of have a feature where you could actually see if the DEX has been paid without you having to go check back and forth if the DEX will pay, something that shows you that the DEX actually has been paid. They're going to be implementing that hopefully very soon. So that is a very cool feature to have, because not only does it save you time, from having to investigate, but you're able to make a decision right on the fly if it's a good play, if it's a bad play, without having to do that. Another really cool feature that I don't know if it's too much to ask that they could implement is if the website is legit. That'd be kind of cool if they could add something like that, like they added with the X account. But we're gonna be talking to the team. We're gonna be trying to get more things here. But right now, the best software to use when trading pump fund, when trading meme coins, and meme coins in general, it is BullX. So make sure you guys sign up. Link is down below, and stop waiting in line. Use that link, and you will automatically skip the line. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one.